something that I think was a big part of our sisterhood was sharing food a lot when we were little kids. Like when we went to McDonald's and we'd get a 60 chicken nuggets and we each got 3.
I preferred Sbarro pizza. So we were at McDonald's because
So it was my fault.
Your fault.
But nonetheless, Courtney hogged the good chicken nuggets.
Because I don't know if you know this about chicken nuggets, but some of them are dark meat.
Well,
and some
they
of
used to be.
They used to be. Now they're all white meat. But the dark meat ones were actually far superior. So I had to
superior.
break them to see which ones were dark meat, and then I took those for myself.
And I didn't ever get to have any
That
of
was
them.
my consolation
It was
prize
really-
for not getting pizza. And we
superior.
shared a soda that was about this big.
Yeah.
That was the rule.
Maybe that's why we were so short.
as children.
My sister is 23 years younger than me. So she taught me how to change diapers because I was changing her diapers. And now she's grown up, and recently she taught me about David Hume's theory of the missing shade of blue. She's a philosopher. We've come a long way. And she knows Lauren Oliver's sister. Isn't that funny? They're both philosophers.
Hi, I'm Gail Foreman.
And I'm Tamar, Gail's big sister.
And once upon a time, I used to borrow Tamar's clothes. I sort of still do, but this happened when I was about,
I'd say 10 and 14.
you were 14. This time I had borrowed a piece of her clothing,
But she didn't ask.
and so I got in trouble, and she got mad at me, and she started chasing me around the house.
I gave her the slightest of little
A wee
taps.
little push. And I fell and bonked my head right on the edge of the glass coffee table and got one of these really big egg-like bumps right there.
It was really big, and I felt bad, but only a little bit because she did borrow without asking.
But then my parents came and found out, and they're like, what happened? What happened? And immediately, my enemy was no longer my enemy. I had to protect her. I'm like, I fell. I tripped.
Which was good because I would have gotten in a lot of trouble.
Mhm.
So thank you, sister.
Yes. And to this day, they do not know the truth of what happened. But I think that is a nice story of sisters because you can be fighting like crazy one minute, but when push comes to shove, you protect each other. Sisters before misters and parents.
And also somebody to borrow clothes from.
Hey, I'm Jandy, but for the sake of this video, this is actually Jandy, and we're going to do a little reenactment of Jandy's childhood. I am her older brother, Bobby, and I used to, probably from when she was 6 to probably, I don't know, 15, I used to pin her down, and then I used to spit, and I used to let the spit fall ever so slowly until it was suspended right above her nose, and she wouldn't know if it was going to ever land on her face. And then I would slowly suck the spit right back up into my mouth. All the time she was left in this precarious position of spit falling on her face. And so there you go, Bobby. There you go. There's revenge for the whole world to know. And have to say, to his credit, the spit never, ever once landed on my face.